If you come in here, this is the main entrance here. We've got this beautiful laid out curtains right here along with the window, which is really good, very nice and very appealing for the people. The entrance is very spacious, so that's very good and has a lot of room for you to move out. Over here is the living room. I like the way how you got the living room set up here. It's very nice. You've got a big sofa just over there. That's really good for the property and really makes it really appealing. Here's the kitchen here. The kitchen is very well set up. It's very modernized. Everything here seems to be functionally working fine, and I think the people here is going to really appreciate that. The kitchen is very spacious. That's very good, and I like the way that it's set up, and I think you've got a really good setup here, and I think people is really going to appreciate that. Up there we've got an aircon as well, which is really good additional to the features, and I think that's really going to be good. One of the things I like about this home is that the fact that it's a brick veneer home with a roof tile. I think that's going to be really good for the buyer. Chattels and fixtures. Are you going to be taking or leaving any of those behind? The difference between those are fixtures are going to be the things that will be screwed to the wall or to the floor. And a chattel is something you'll be able to carry it with you or take it with you. So all the bedrooms is far apart from each other, which gives them a little bit of a privacy between them, which is really good for modern sized families. The other thing was that the two living room was very spacious. It was apart from each other as well, which gives them more privacy for each other, and it's good for family that has kids growing up. Location for this area is very good. School is just under 5 minutes of walking, which is really good for the people here. Public transport is also a 10 minutes walk here, and it will get you straight into the city really quickly and efficiently, and I think that's a very good thing. So I've noticed you've got ducted air conditioning. Well, that's really good because I think most people will really appreciate that, because it will be able to keep them warm and cool through and during summers and winter. So I've noticed you've got solar panels just to save with energy efficiency. Have you got an invoice of that stating the units, the amount of units that's going to be used, so we can state that in the contract, so we can have the exact amount of units that's going to be using and costing? Also, if you don't have that, we'll have to count the numbers of solars that's on the roof, and we'll have to state that one there in there so we can know exactly what the buyer is going to get for it. Hazards. So we are to ensure that we are compliant and workplace safe and healthy requirements. That's to make sure that there's no toy laying on the ground for people to trip on when they're walking through their house. The other thing was that no water or electrical cords on the ground for people to slip on or trip over as well, just to make sure that everybody is safety when they're coming through the house. I'll also coming in before the opening home as well, just to make sure that everything is compliant according to the workplace safe and healthy. Smoke alarms. We need to state that in the contract to whether if we have an electrical safety switch or not, and also if we are compliant with the smoke alarm as well or not. According to the new legislation and regulations, we need to keep the compliant of alarm system, smoke alarm, and also we are up to the requirements. The best thing about your home is that the fact that all the neighbors' home is also in a very good condition. It's very noticeable that the owner is occupied area. Being in this location, I think it makes it very appealing for family who's looking to move in the area, and I think that's a good thing.